My encounter happened a few years ago, but still bothers me. And I've never been able to come up with a clear answer as to what it was, other than a monster. I was living in a super small town near Rochester, New York. I'm talking 302 people small. And between you and me, the whole place was extremely weird. Strange lights in the sky, abandoned farmhouses that were said to be haunted, phantom hitchhikers, the whole 9 yards. I mean, the whole area was like a goddamn nexus of high strangeness. You'll see what I mean. It was early fall and my sister was going to college nearby, and my mom and I would pick her up every night. It was maybe 8 p.m. when we were pulling out of the driveway. That's when we both saw it. It was so thin I could see its ribs. Its skin was a weird shade of light gray. Its chest looked human. The anatomy was right, collarbones, ribs. It even had nipples on its chest. But the rest of it didn't look human at all. Its legs were the weirdest. It kind of glided across the ground. Yeah, it looked like that. Its actual movements were also weird. You know how dogs have that extra joint in their legs? It had that, but moving on 2 legs, it didn't even run like a dog does. It ran like a person, but with dog legs, if that makes sense. It was small, probably 3 feet. I couldn't help but notice that it had no genitalia, which seemed really weird to me if this was some sort of unknown species. I remember looking at its face, and I remember it looking at me. I remember our eyes meeting. I can never forget that goddamn face. The wide eyes with slits like a cat or a lizard. The way it bared its teeth, as if it was trying to scare the shit out of us. And you know what? If that's what it was trying to do, it worked. My mom stopped the car just as it ran into the brush. She'd seen it too. We were both too scared to get out and look for it, but we both saw it. My mom described it almost the exact same way I did, although she says she felt overwhelming fear as soon as she saw it. And just like me, she felt like we were seeing something that we weren't supposed to see. Now she believes it was a demon, but I don't think it was. It doesn't even seem to match up with what I've heard of demons. But I understand that there's plenty of people out there who, when faced with the inexplicable or the frightening, immediately attribute it to the devil. I've told this story before, and some people have suggested it might have been something like a skinwalker. And after a little bit of research, I don't think that adds up either. For a long time, I thought it was an alien. I don't think I believe that anymore either. Bottom line is, it was a real flesh and blood monster in our driveway that night. And I have no idea just what the hell it was. Now, if you're listening to this, and you've seen something like this, or know of anything like this, please tell me. Just thinking about whatever that damn thing was gives me nightmares.